2025 at 6:30 PM in the McDonald Brown Conference Room is now open. And I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes for December 3rd.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we have a new public hearing. Nothing to read.
Oh,
All set?
yeah, I
Okay.
didn't. Sorry on that one.
479 West Street, request for termination for proposed repair and upgrade of a septic system. And they're up.
Hi, my name is Dave Clinton from Collins Civil Engineering Group, and I'm here for the repair of the septic system at 479 West Street. This is a tight, small lot, and it's right along the Queeset Brook. We got the Queeset Brook shown in blue or purple. We've got the 50-foot buffer shown in this orange line here, and we have the 100-foot buffer shown in this purplish line. Comes out like this, goes across the house, it comes out. So we had to show the riparian zones, the 100-foot riverfront area and the 200-foot riverfront area. That's shown in the blue. And what we have is the red here, it's kind of meets with the orange, but the red would be our straw wattle. It's a straw wattle that starts at the house, comes around the limit of construction, goes right out to the street. The septic system is going right where the only place we can put the septic system is in that corner. It's not gonna be a mounted system, it's gonna be flat to the surface.
Wow.
And it's gonna be right on top of the oldest system. And I think I talked to you about that before, where we removed the old system. The reason why the system fails is because the old system is most likely in the water table, and now we're bringing it up 2 feet or 4 feet above the water table. So that's gonna be the old system here. It's gonna, we're gonna put in a new tank, put in the old system, put in the new system. Like I said, it's gonna be flat. You know, the water drains out towards the wetlands, and it's gonna be, you won't even see a mound here. It's gonna be flat.
Even though you're bringing it up.
We're only bringing it up on the backside here, and that's only by like a couple of inches. So,
It's in the front yard, right?
yep. So that actually worked out pretty well.
Are they planning on selling the house, or is it something just
I don't know, all I know is that the system is
failed?
It's gonna be sold.
Older
It's an
home.
older home
Yeah,
that,
I thought I saw a for sale sign out there. I drove by there. We're gonna have a stockpile area here, but really, it's so tight there that we're gonna remove in trucks. And the only thing that might be stockpiled there is the loam that we saved, or something like that, so.
Is that like yard anyways?
Yeah, this is the only place we can put it. There's a pool back there, and there's a
Oh,
shed
yeah.
back there, there's just no place to put it. All of the utilities fall on this
I
side.
wonder when the pool went in.
it's amazing, it's an in-ground pool.
Yeah, I know.
And how it ever got in
It's a
there.
kidney-shaped in-ground pool.
I walked it to just check where the wetland lines were, and, I mean, it's literally the backyard chain link fence is right where the river is. I
Natural
mean,
fed,
It's
it's like a spring.
tight. It's, because I questioned George about the flood zone.
Yeah,
And
there is
the
a flood
heights.
zone here from elevation 74. It's a zone X, AE zone with an established elevation. And you can see it, it's in blue here. It's quite a ways out from the area of construction.
But the flood maps don't necessarily match the elevations all the time, and it had
it coming up.
it had it coming way into the backyard
Yeah.
and up to the side closer.
Is that,
So-
I mean, that house must have been there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So you think those flood things were before that?
Oh, when the house was built, the ground was filled, and that's
Yeah,
what
so
changed
that's
the
what
flood
changed
zone.
everything, yeah.
It was an old enough house
Right,
where
and
that's,
FEMA's maps just,
yeah.
Yeah.
they had these, I think it was 64 or 68 elevation point. And
Yeah.
Yep.
when George says, oh no, it's 74, and I looked, and yeah, it was outside, and so I had no problem with the flood zone on it.
Yeah.
Well, we got lucky on
Got
that one.
the markers in, I see.
We got the markers in, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all pre-existing lawn area that they've been taking care of forever, so.
Yeah.
And there's a fence that goes pretty much around where the wooded line is, so we'll put the markers right on the fence.
And they can't get, once they're on the other side of the fence, it's so wet, you really can't do
Yeah.
anything there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So, other
Alright.
than the markers, I have no other.
Entertain a motion to close the hearing.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to, entertain a motion to issue a -3 determination with the conditions.
Of the-
And the condition would be the markers need to be
I
in
was
place.
just, yeah, the markers being put up and all that stuff, yep.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Dave.
Good luck
Nice
tomorrow
to
night,
hear.
Nicole.
Thank you. I'm gonna be in the Board of Health meeting for this in the cold out there tomorrow night.
Oh, outside?
Yeah,
They meet in the
always-
gazebo.
Are they still
They used-
outside?
Yeah.
Why did they do it?
Why?
What else, like,
This has been like, I don't know.
Why'd you get
the
sick?
fourth year?
Get sick, go out there and say, this is the border, this is the health, this isn't good enough.
They've been doing it for 4 or 5 years now. They gotta be on the Guinness World Record of something.
yeah, they're trying for some record of some type or
Most meetings
something.
on the gazebo outside.
That is nuts.
Really?
When they can come in here and
That's
just,
crazy.
Oh, we've been out there, 20-mile-an-hour wind, in the teens.
really?
Moves their meeting along though.
Yeah, oh, it
Get
does.
you out.
Oh, yeah, it's very quick.
Jesus, it's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, well, good luck tomorrow night.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good night. So,
All I have are some documents to sign, otherwise I really didn't have anything else. I can tell you, next meeting, we do have another RDA, it's for an addition on a house. Additional driveway, 24 by 36 addition,
Looks all right so far.
Just-
yeah, and that's it. We
Okay.
have one continued hearing for the Shell gas station.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's probably gonna get continued again. I'm hearing rumors that they're getting closer to a final
Good.
design, so
Good.
hopefully,
oh, really?
before long, that'll be able to finish off.
What about the, anything from the car wash?
They have got an email that they're submitting their MEPA review and natural heritage final sign-offs. So I would think, they're hoping for
You
spring.
saw it next June or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a done deal, they're
Right,
just
they
waiting
just-
for
Yeah,
their stuff.
Well, won't be long before we really get clobbered here. Do we have to have the meeting on when we sign the documents?
Probably should, just to
Probably should, just to be,
show that we're
we're signing them.
if it's,
approving things.
as long as there's not, I mean, you can sign the warrants and just come in and sign those.
Yeah.
But if it's anything we need to sign for a public hearing
Yeah.
document, yeah.
Yeah,
Just to be on the safe side.
makes sense.
And then, yeah, final. Anything on, up on Crescent Street there?
I passed the information along
Yep.
to the planning board and the building department, and they're gonna go through their requirements to see
The fill.
what the fill needs to be required for compaction. And they may be requiring a compaction test at some point.
Even, but what about the, like, the asphalt that's in there?
That's, was the thing I questioned, and
Should
so,
that be, should we something that, is that something we should tell them to take out of there? I mean, bricks are one thing, I mean, bricks are basically just clay.
right, I mean, it, and that's why I sent it off to the planning board's requirements, because if it was ground asphalt, it'd be just like millings, so,
I think it's chunks.
right, and so that was my question, so it was off, it's a planning board for their subdivision road guidelines for fill, if it meets the compaction.
It
What's
needs
a
it.
compaction test?
Compaction.
Oh,
Compaction,
compaction.
so that, and,
Oh, I thought it was compassion.
But even just think of that stuff being in the ground
Oh,
though,
yeah.
within the wetlands. I mean, that, shouldn't we be able to,
it's the same with the
Special
concrete and
conditions?
stuff that they grind and crush.
yeah,
It's,
but concrete's different, I think.
it's high lime content. I mean, it's different, but it's
Yeah.
in the same classification for the state. It's just whether the chunks, how it,
Well, compact.
how that, because it's gonna still break down over time.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
Right, and that's where the bricks and concrete are gonna stay as a solid material.
What is on Pleasant Street? What are they doing?
Crescent, up at the new, Old Crescent
Some of the
there.
loads of fill that came in had asphalt chunks in it.
What's going in there?
What's
That's where
the,
the subdivision, the 29 lots are on Crescent Street and Old
Oh,
Crescent Street.
Crescent, yes.
Crescent.
Oh, hmm.
so
And so-
I was just made aware of
Yeah.
it the other night, and I passed it on to him, and
Right, to see.
he's
what-
It's
passing it
not
on.
normally what the fill should be, right?
Fill normally isn't
To a point.
asphalt. It looked like they were stripping a parking lot or a
Yeah, yeah.
driveway or something,
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
was part of what was in the debris when they stripped it.
Right.
So,
And so the issue there with the asphalt is that it will break down too much?
It would. yeah.
Right, it
And it will
it
sink?
may not be as stable a material
Okay,
as
that's what it sounds like.
yeah.
normal fill and normal
And eventually
gravel.
would settle, I would think.
Right, and if it's used in a roadway or
Yeah.
something like that,
Well,
or
even
just a driveway or a house foundation, it,
well, even around
right.
the lots.
It's gonna
Right.
still have a settling effect. and-
Right, right.
Okay. Well, good to know.
So you pass that along to whom?
The planning board and the building department.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So I guess that's
That's all I had.
it, and I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Have a good night, Steve.
Thank you,
Good night,
Steve.
Steve.